So here I am facing off in the final against ScottishSengokuJidai of the FFgamers, a tournament they had between various YouTube commentators for Shogun to Total War. So on the battlefield now, and I deployed my unit sort of facing the lake, so I was kind of hoping he'd come across there. Realised in hindsight, far better to do what he'd done at ScottishSengokuJidai, which is pull over to the right flank or left flank and push down there. My units, I've got 3, I'm playing as the Date, that was who I was set to. 3 units of Bow Warrior Monks, 3 units of Yari Ashigaru, and then 5 units of Katana Samurai, 2 units of 3 units even of Naginata Warrior Monks, 2 units of Matchlock Samurai hidden in the forest over here. So we can do some sort of morale damage over there. And then I've got a unit of Bow Cavalry here in the woods, and then 2 units of a light cav. I know Date obviously no Dachi Samurai, but I've never really found using no Dachi that useful. They're good shock troops obviously, but you have to time them very well. So I didn't use the specialised unit for the Date. ScottishSengokuJidai is playing as the Oda, so he's got on over here 2 units Great Guard, Yari Cav, and then his main army consists of he's bought Bow Ashigaru in fact. Got 4 units of Bow Ashigaru, and then he's got Naginata Warrior Monks, Oda long Yari Ashigaru, more long Yari Ashigaru. Yeah, the rest of it is just long. Yeah, Oda long Yari Ashigaru, and another unit of Yari Cav as his flank here. He's pushing up into this forest, trying to get some height as well on his troops. I've now pulled myself around, repositioned myself, left my Yari Ashigaru over on the left flank here. Should have pushed them up a little bit closer to my men. Watching that cavalry on the flank, also being ready with my matchlocks if I need to fire for a deadly volley from this forest. I was hoping they kind of sweep up around here and try and flank in the back. So I push up with my Bow Warrior Monks to try and starting hit his Yari, his Bow Ashigaru. Obviously, Bow Warrior Monk versus Ashigaru should win. He is catching me with his Bow Ashigaru. I'm trying to stay at a distance so that he has to keep coming to me, but it's just sheer numbers he has are able to do some damage to mine. I pull across with some Yari Ashigaru now because I realise obviously he's got that unit of Yari Cav over there. I don't want to be left completely out in the open. Should say, if you haven't seen the battles I played before this in the tournament against Eddie Bravo, links to them will be in the description, so do go check them out. Also in the description will be a link to FFgamers, and you'll see ScottishSengokuJidai's cast of this battle as well, from his perspective, and the next round in fact that we played 2 battles, best of 3. I charge out with the light cavalry trying to take out his bow troops, get caught up by his Yari Ashigaru, and I try and commit my Naginata Warrior Monks to try and hold them off as well. There was good fun battles to play. I hadn't played Shogun 2 online battles for quite some time when I played this tournament. It's a bit rusty, but I was quite surprised at my my victory against Eddie Bravo. Not so surprised about the outcome of this battle, however. But it was some good fun. His cavalry, he's left his Great Guard out here, but he's pulled the rest. He's put his other unit of Great Guard across here, behind his main body of his forces. So I try and pull out with my Bow Cav to try and tempt his Great Guard out. Don't know why. And I've still got these units of Matchlock Samurai over here. Really should have repositioned them out this side, so I could have done some damage there. He's now getting onto this sort of top plateau here, and this is where it starts falling apart for me really, because he's starting to outflank me on the higher ground. And again, good cavalry management, macro. He's going to hit my Bow Cav from both angles. Bow Cav against Great Guard, as you can see, not effective. Did kill one of them, and they get sandwiched in between hammer and anvil, and you can just see that you just watch the numbers drop rapidly of my troops. It's not even long enough to hold them there so that I can charge in with light cav or Yari Ashigaru. Initial charge is a little bit of damage to the Yari Ashigaru, but not much. I push forward try very quickly with my matchlock samurai to provide some sort of covering fire against the cavalry, but his great guard's already escaped now, and that's off to wreak some carnage. So on the cavalry front, epic fail there from myself. The bow warrior monk's still going, but basically he's just using his Ashigaru as fodder for my arrow troops. So therefore, to draw the enemy fire, waste my ammunition, so that I can't hit any of his spear units or cavalry. I do manage to rout his Yari Cav with a combination of my Yari Ashigaru and my matchlock samurai. But they're useful. I deployed these screens here because I thought that would be cool. Have some defensive screens, but no one's going to charge right through the middle of this lake, and then try and force them way up the hill. They're going to flank. As I attempt to do in the next battle, and you guys will see. So ScottishSengokuJidai now pushes up on the left flank with Naginata warrior monks and Oda long Yari Ashigaru. I charge in with my warrior monks and my katana samurai. But these guys are heavily vetted as well. He's heavily vetted them. I try a war cry on them as well. In-go my katana samurai. However, he's been able to flank me here with Naginata warrior monks and cavalry. My flank has got nothing to hold them off, except the remains of a light cavalry unit, which instantly get decimated. I rapidly try and redeploy some Yari Ashigaru. He uses his war cry against my katana samurai, and he's flanking them, enveloping them. That starts a rout on my right flank. And from there, it's kind of, not to be pessimistic, but that signals the end of the battle, really, pretty much for me. He's just now coming down my line, flanking each unit that I've now got engaged. That he's holding up with my, he's holding up with his long Yari Ashigaru. Good tactic. Hold them up with that unit. They're durable. They're lost for a while, especially with veterancy on them. My general now gets hit by his Yari Cav as well. He's got a great guard, which he's broken through my ranks with. My units here have been caught out of the fight, so they're no use at all. The matchlock samurai, I would have enveloped more round here. But he's watching this unit of Yari Ashigaru I've still got up here that I was obviously busy doing something else with, so I wasn't watching what was going on. They're facing the wrong way as well for even to face a cavalry charge. But I would have brought these units of Oda Yari Ashigaru down the flank as well, just push me away. But as you can see, he doesn't really even need to do that, because combinations of pinning me and holding me with the long Yari Ashigaru and then hitting me with the Yari Cav has finished off all my troops here. My matchlock samurai have just got up the hill and started firing on his bow troops of all the troops they could go for, which are sniping my matchlock samurai. Their morale's broken. They've seen the rest of my army break, and that is pretty much game over for me for this first battle in this final round. But I will bring you the second battle, and you'll see the conclusion. Okay, so this is round 2. Units this time, I've brought 3 units of bow warrior monks, and I brought a bow hero because I saw how Eddie Bravo sniped me with his range in that first battle we played against each other in a previous match for this tournament. So I thought I'd try and use a bow hero against his troops. I believe ScottishSengokuJidai's brought similar troops to last time. Probably throwing some katana samurai in the mix there, but still this heavy build of Oda long Yari Ashigaru. I've changed my cavalry for 2 units of Yari Cav. I also gave some veterancy to my bow hero before I brought him out as well. So I'm trying to flank around him here. One of my units gets caught up by his great guard. I push in with some Yari Ashigaru, try and hold them off there. And my other unit of Yari Cav, I bring out and decide to try and charge that into the great guard to try and break them. Now that I've sort of held them, pinned them against these units, try and charge in and break them here. just about starts working, as you can see. But ScottishSengokuJidai brings across some Oda long Yari Ashigaru. Meanwhile, skirmishing between my Bow Warrior Monk's Bow Hero against his Bow Ashigaru it's going quite well this time. But again, he's just using that as fodder for my arrows. But if I don't take them out, then he's going to take my archers out. So I've managed to defeat his Great Guard, which is quite an achievement. Still got my 2 units of Yari cavalry, in fact. But my Yari Ashigaru has been pushed back by his long Yari Ashigaru troops. And they now are free to attack my Bow Warrior Monks. I try and dart around the back of them and hit their archers. And I also use my other unit of Yari Cav to attack his general, Oda Nobunga, or whatever it is. Because I realised obviously if I can take out his general, his morale will drop, and I'll probably have a chance to hit him with my shock troops, my Naginata Warrior Monks and what have you, and break him. However, he's obviously surrounded by cavalry and Katana Samurai here, and he pushed back my troops. But I was so close. I had 8 of his men left to take out. While this is going on, I charge forward with my men. Combination of my Yari Ashigaru, Naginata Warrior Monks, and Katana Samurai. But again, long Yari Ashigaru, I'd like to probably check out their stats actually. I'd probably check them out myself, because they are doing some horrific amounts of damage, and they're just holding off my men, and just able to push me back really effectively. He's got his own Naginata Warrior Monks which he's charging in now, which will do the morale damage. He's flanking with his cavalry around the back, and right now I've just got no hope of holding them off. I've managed to pull back with my archers, which has done pretty well. My Bow Warrior, my Bow Hero in fact, is still in here somewhere, fighting on. But just the sheer number of units he's piling in here, flanking from up on the hill as well. My guys do not stand a chance. And there's even gaps in the line now where I just have no units left. Katana Samurai. So I pretty much took the same stance that I took with Eddie Bravo's battle. Tried to just overpower with the Katana Samurai charge, and that just doesn't work against Oda Yari Ashigaru. Long Yari Ashigaru, in fact. It seems they're able to hold me quite effectively and then push me back. So, units break in a large measure. I've got my archer still, my general still out front, sitting on his chair. Oh, he's standing up now. Whoa! I thought it was going to be a one-hit KO on my general then. That initial charge already decimates half of my general's bodyguard, and then I'm charging against the remaining units of my Bow Warrior Monks. But good game to ScottishSengokuJidai. Clearly, he got some skill. Got some skill with Shogun 2. I mean, I haven't played for a while, but again, that's no excuse. He flanked me perfectly, held me with his long Yari Ashigaru, did very, very well. So good game to him. Please do check out the FFgamers. Link in the description. Check out his video as well, ScottishSengokuJidai's cast of this battle, of those battles as well. As always, hope you enjoyed. Please do remember to comment, rate, subscribe, and check out my campaign paths for Empire and Shogun 2. See you guys again soon.